for today's weigh-in. Let's see what I weigh today. I'm so tired of this. Hello. I just got out the shower too, so I'll probably be a little bit heavier because I got out the shower. But I'm running out of time before drama comes.
510.2 pounds.
Still the same. Whatever. I don't think I'm weighing myself anymore. This is getting annoying. Okay. I'll be back. What's up, guys? It's your boy, Recent Boy, back with another video. So, guys, I still have a surprise coming, but I'm not going to tell you guys about it yet. But I hope you guys will like it. I hope you guys will like it. I know you guys will like it because you guys are my fam, and we are family, and we support each other. And I'm here to help you guys. Seriously, I am. Like, that's no joke. Sorry, I'm trying to clean this thing. There we go. So now it's shut. Okay, so today we're having, if you guys can see, today we're having some steak that I bought. I seasoned it up and put it in some freezer bags, and it's just some cube steak chunks. Guys, so before I started this little story time, little tea on myself, before I started this whole diet thing, I didn't know how to cook at all, okay? I knew how to cook, but not actual meals. Like, I only could cook, like, an egg omelet. I didn't even know how to cook scrambled eggs, and I've been eating scrambled eggs literally every morning, except when I'm on my liquid diet. I didn't even know how to cook, like, steak or like, I knew how, but I didn't. Like, I preferred to just have it mostly made for me or easy to make, like, you know, ground turkey. Well, that was hard, too. I had to learn that. But now that I've been on this diet for almost 6 months, I know how to cook a lot of stuff. The only thing that I haven't learned how to cook, and you people will probably laugh at me, you guys will laugh at me, is ramen noodles. I don't know how to do ramen noodles. Everyone says it's so easy, you just boil the water and then put it in. No. Every time that I try to do that, one, it comes out too watery, or it comes out too hard, or it comes out in the middle and it looks disgusting. And there actually is a blog on here, excuse me, where, I don't know how far back it is, where I make ramen noodles for a mukbang, and they were still they were still a little bit hard, they were still a little bit soft, but I added so much junk on there. I added mayonnaise, I added cheese, I added bacon, I added sausage. Like, I don't even know how much was in there. And it was like so not ramen noodles. It was like a pasta. I think I added ranch. It was like just so much and then I used to have these big containers that I ate of food, and I finished the whole thing. I would do tuna, mashed potatoes, noodles, salad, whatever. Salad's okay, but basically it wasn't salad. It was basically dressing with my salad and some croutons and whatever. Last night I was watching all my old, and I'm gonna do another one because you guys actually like the other one that I did where I showed you guys me eating Chinese food and telling you, like, stopping and telling you, like, how much things probably weighed or how much calories were in those different things, and you guys really liked that video. I think you guys got that to almost like 30 something. I don't really remember, but I'm gonna do another one of that soon. I might do a reacting with drama to some of my old videos. I might do that. But my story time for today really is. I remember, I was in a youth group, right? Was I in a youth group? Oh yeah, I was in this youth group called Epic. Shout out to you, Epic. It was here in Orlando at this church, and it was a youth group that was at my grandma's church. So when we first moved here, I remember she wanted us to do something instead of just being at home all the time. And we were new. It literally was like only like a few weeks since we moved here. Like we didn't even have a house yet. We were living with my grandparents. No, and I like literally just turned 16 or 17 when we moved here because it was in June. Like literally like 3 days after my birthday, we like came down here like the 27th or 28th or something like that. But I remember we went to a youth group. It was so cool. It was like such a cool youth group. They had Halo playing because Halo was big at the time. They had Dance Revolution. They had ping pong. They had football tables. They had a bar, but like not a bar, but it was like a concession stand with like Slurpees and smoothies and whatever. And something told myself, in a year, everybody will know your name. In a year. And literally in a year, everyone knew who I was. Okay. I literally, and I'm not lying, I literally would go to school, come home, and do something at the church because I just could not sit. And it was like I had to do something. Like I just was so bored where we were staying. So I was just like, let me do something. So literally I was at the church helping with so many different events, so many different things. I got so involved with the church. The pastor knew me. I was best friends with like the pastor's daughter and the older daughter. And then like I was helping with the daycare. I was helping with the Bible school. I was helping with the everything. But then I joined the youth group as a greeter because you had to have like a job. But it was not like a job where you got paid money. It was just like volunteer hours, really. But I've been doing youth groups ever since we were in Ohio, too. Like, I was involved in a lot of different youth groups in Ohio. But the weirdest thing, or it wasn't weird, it was actually cool. I felt safe in the church. And I wasn't I didn't have problems. I wasn't, at bad parties. And this is when I was like 15, 16, 17, 18, even 19, a part of the church. And then like, I had hundreds and hundreds of friends there. They might have not been true friends because I only saw them at church, except one friend, Jeff, like I told you guys about, and Kyle, and Brett, and Kirsten and other people. But we were like a family. We hanged out so much. And I literally would hold the door open for people. And then I was so nice to people that they literally would be like new to the youth group that night because we were open Wednesdays and Sunday nights, and so they would hear about us in the Sunday service or they would hear about us on our Facebook page. The parents trying to get their kids to live good, godly lives, whatever. Nothing that there's anything against it. They would come, and because I was so friendly and outgoing and nice to people and would kind of bring people out of their bubble, I would be the one who would always show them around Epic, introduce them to people, and different stuff. And they wouldn't like it, but they would come back for me because they were like, you were so sweet and so nice, and you made it fun. So literally, we came back to see you. So every Sunday, some kid would be like, hey, what's up? And like, go on. And I promise you, I'm not trying to be cocky, but by like their 6th or 7th month, I totally started forgetting who people were because it was like so many times that I was doing this, meeting people. Then I graduated high school. Class of 2008. What's up? from Timber Creek. And then sorry. What happened was there were kids from other schools that went to the youth group, right? Or there would be kids from the same school. They would come to Epic just to fight, right? And there would be problems. And then parents started to complain. And then the older kids that were there were told to, like, they thought that we were not being, like, we weren't, what is the word? We weren't being, like, referees. Like, we weren't stopping the fights. We were just allowing the fights to happen. But I'm being totally honest with you. I never saw any of the fights, literally. And I'm, like, standing at the door, and I never saw any of the fights. So I don't know where the fights were happening. And it's not a big place. So I'm like, how am I not seeing these fights? So then our pastor, our youth pastor, Nikki, she got an opportunity in LA. So she moved to LA to be some youth pastor out there. And I was sad to see her go because I was super close to her and her sisters and everything. And I had a crush on one of her sisters. I think her name was Lauren. She was just so pretty. All of her sisters are pretty, even she was pretty. But I remember she left. So then it became Bobby's job to be the youth pastor. And then they brought in new staff. And then because they brought in new staff that was a little more controlling, they were like, well, any people that are out of high school have to leave. And so when they were like, we have to leave, I was like, they're like, leave or become full-time workers here, like where this is your main job and get paid money. So then we can say your staff. Because I'm getting so many complaints from parents of so many fights happening. And so I left. I was like, whatever. So I graduated high school. They did like this big party for us who graduated class of 2008. And I left. And then the bad person in me started coming out. I partied. I got with bad people. I rebelled for a while. I didn't care. Because it like hurt me because I'm like, I literally gave my whole high school life to just, or not my whole, but part of my life since I've been here, to this church, and then they're just going to close their doors on me. Like, I was so mad. So I'm like, who cares? And then I left, and then I started partying, having fun, hanging out with bad people, getting in a bad relationship, you know, stuff that, like, I should have not done. He's not here yet. And then I went back. I think I went back once. I think I went back in 2011 or 12. I don't even remember what year I went back. And I saw Jeff, and he didn't even know I was coming. So I'm literally outside, hanging out with like his sister and two of his friends that were like two of my friends and their sister, one of his best friend's sister. And at this time, we haven't been friends since 2009. So it was like 2 years later. And literally he comes outside and he looks at me and he says, what the hell are you doing here? And then he walks off. And then everybody's like, why are you being such a jerk to him? And then he's like, and then like we went inside and whatever. We went inside and they had like the little prayer thing and whatever. And we're sitting there and I'm just like so like frustrated and hurt and whatever. And then after church, like for some reason, like I'm walking out and he's walking behind me. And then he taps me on the shoulder and he's like, we need to talk. And I'm like, what is there to talk about? Like, you said you didn't care and you were done. So I'm like, what is there to talk about? And then as I'm waiting for my ride, someone to pick me up, he's like, I don't hate you, but I don't want anything to do with you. And it's cool. We're cool. You know, something like that. I'm like, okay. And then I was like, and then I went to his car because I was like, no, we're not going to end on that note. Back then, I was the type of friend that, like, I would not give up on a friendship, even though I know it was bad. Like, I kept pushing and pushing and pushing and holding on, literally for, like, life or death situation, because I hated feeling abandoned. So I had to, like, hold on to these friendships that were not good or these relationships that were not good. And so I was like, no, we're not going to end like that. And then I was like, look, we have had 3 years of being best friends and having so much fun doing all this different stuff. And you just want to throw it away because I told a secret that was really not even a secret because everybody knew how you treated her, that you truly didn't love her. And I'm like, that's why we're going to stop being friends. Like, it's not like we got in a fight. It's not like I slept with your girlfriend. It's not like I, whatever, to give you grounds to stop being my friend. Like, there was like nothing here. And then he was just like, I gotta go. I have homework to do or something like that. And then my ride was ready to go. And I was just like, you know what? Deuces. I'm done. Bye, Felicia. And I haven't talked to him ever since. Well, no, I told you I talked to him last year. But that was because he reached out to me. I didn't reach out to him. He reached out to me because I don't know why he saw some video that I posted on YouTube that I was a different person or something. Or not on YouTube, on Facebook. Before I started YouTube. I was a different person. And then he reached out to me and was like, yo, like, let's meet up, blah, 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 blah. And I said, whatever, I ain't got time for you. That was before I've changed. And now I feel like I should have just said, yes, let's go meet, let's talk it out, and see where we could go from here. But I didn't do it. But all right, guys, I love you so much. This is a little longer video. And I'll see you guys later. Peace. Share love with everybody. And I have a big secret coming soon, guys. A big surprise. Not secret, big surprise. That I hope you guys will like, okay? Comment below what you think it is. You guys, comment down below what you think my surprise is, okay? Peace, guys. Let me know if you guys want me to carve pumpkins. Let me know if you would watch that video. All right, bye.